Yes, here we are we on? We're on. Welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where you got voiceover Angie today. I'd like to say that there was some error, I'd not turned the microphone on. Fact of the matter is, it was late at night, I wanted to play the game, and I didn't want to have to talk about it. So here I am, just after the alchemy lab we left off with, just selling a bit of my gear. Now, a problem I have been finding, certainly more recently, when trying to sell things, is that the value I'm selling is greater than the value that the trader holds. And with these extra perks I've got that increase the number of potions I get from a successful brew, that has kind of exacerbated that a bit. So here I am, just working through the list, seeing what I can sell I don't really need. I mean, weak saviour schnapps. I suppose it would be good in a pinch, it would do the job, but you want the strong, don't you, if you're making them yourself? And it's just a case of trying to find out what I can get rid of to, one, lighten the load that I'm carrying, which is constantly up towards the higher ends, and two, come away with a bit of money. This unknown potion there, that's something I brewed that went wrong. I did a potion in wine instead of water. So that's just going to be disgusting. It will, you know, fetch maybe 10p by the looks of it. We'll see how it goes.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
And there we go. Nice little earner. Can we give ourselves a bit of a wash? No, we're good enough. Off to the main trader guy up here. Got a few more things to offload.
Good day to you.
And when I get in here, there's a bit of a pause. And what I was looking at that ruffle in the tablecloth there. That would get on my nerves. There's no way I could stand there a whole day serving customers with that there. It's going to cause an unstable surface, isn't it? Your carrots will be rolling around.
Was möchtest du, mein Freund?
Straighten it out.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Once again, browsing through the massive amount of things I'm carrying somewhere. Seeing what I can get rid of. Things that aren't attached to any particular outfit. I want to get rid of. I'm also slightly worried about these things I've got as a result of linking my account to the, what is it, the Deep Silver or the Warhorse? I don't know. Fact of the matter is, that cut purses set, that's gold quality from there. I mean, that's too much. And also there's some plate things as well, which can sell for a pretty penny. And the problem I have with it is that, yes, alright, I've got an absolutely tip-top set for doing stealthing, but then where's the thrill of upgrades? You see, you've just got this top-of-the-range thing, and it's going to stick with you forever, that excitement of getting something new, you know, something, oh, this is going to increase my stats a bit. That's completely gone. So I kind of want to get rid of them, and I don't think selling them is going to be very good, because that's just going to give me an absolutely unreasonable amount of money that I shouldn't have. I don't really kind of want to make the game a bit easier for myself, because I'm not very good at it, but there are limits, you know, don't face roll it.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Bis bald indeed. There we go. More sellings. Okay, thank you very much. Now the plan for this episode is Mutt does not like dried beef. And I try to address that here. Watch. Look, I'll pick it up again, Mutt, then. Honestly, you just stand there looking at it. But, come back in here. Look at them sausages on the counter there. Can I buy them?
Show me your wares.
Look, there's no sausages anywhere on the list, but they're there on the counter. Smoked mutton's nice, I suppose, and give that to the dog. Nothing really in that suggests that it's, you know, doggable food. Doggable! Is this food doggable? Yes, it's doggable. Some of the pepper and saffron there from the upturned cart that I sold that to.
Maybe next time.
Look, I can steal sausages. I can't buy sausages. Figure that out. You tell me. Quite honestly. And again, I'm happy to give you money for them, but you don't want to know. Right, so yes, what I was going to do with this episode really was just have a bit of a ride about on Pebo. Try and get that
I wouldn't
achievement
want
where
that mare
you've
if
ridden a
someone
certain
gave it
distance
to me for free.
and you get the better Pebbo, because everybody's having a go at Pebbo and they're rude to do so. So I was going to think, well, let's go north, right? Uncover a bit of the map that I haven't seen. Maybe go have a look at that Trotsky Castle that I've just kind of seen in the distance and done nothing about. And also, on the way, head towards this Marika lass and see if we can sort that whole business out before it gets too long in the tooth. So, and again, also trying to get used to the roads and having a proper sense of direction, which at the moment, I've been wasting time by barreling off in entirely the opposite direction I should be going in, checking the map, finding out I've gone wrong, and then rolling all the way back again to start again. It's inefficient, but it makes great viewing, I'm told, by one person. So, there it is, Trotsky Castle. Let's go have a look at it, see what's happening around and about the area. Just mind these people on the road here. And watch out for Pebbo's stamina. I don't think I've been currying good favour with Pebbo ever since. Well, I get thrown off a lot. I've not managed to go full pelt through a low arch thing, basically smashing my face to death. And what we have here is some sort of a little dig around, because I'm still on the lookout for some belladonna. I need to restock up my saviour schnapps. I need to be able to use it. You see, I'm having problems with trouble on the road. If I go on the road, had trouble, took a saviour schnapps, I get a few chances so I could learn, you know, how to not die in combat. And preferably kill the other people. But again, it's a forest clearing. Is there any belladonna? No. Bit of thistle. I'll have that. But it's a fruitless search, it really is. Now I'll have a bit of a look down here though. A couple of mushrooms. They could be poisonous. Poisons! That's another one I need to look into. Get some poisons on my arrows. And here, look. Oh, abandoned beehives. Oh, what happened here? Has there been a struggle? Clearly there might have been some settlement here in the past, but has since fallen to ruin. There's Mutt, he's found something.
What have you found, boy?
A chest. Ooh, exciting times. Let's have a look at it then. Pretty easy lot to do. Oh, some not bad things. There's a journal there, a good book to read when I next need to wait some time. And some groschen. There we are, and a new level in thievery. Oh, it took this game to be dodgy. And I think really that's exhausted the area. And I'll go out and then I'll discover that I've completely forgotten where I left Pebbo. It's a good job there's the whistle to call. Let's have a look here, because I think... Pebbo! You see, I tried to do the crouch and the pfft. It's not enough. Give it a whistle, Henners. There you go. And here comes Claudia Winkleman, the horse. And onwards! Up to the castle. Took sweets! Chop chop!
Go!
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Oh, and then we're on a road. So, I've not been up here yet. And you know, who knows what we'll find? There's always somebody with a happy tale to tell, or maybe an intent to bludgeon my head in. And it could go either way at any time. There we go, Trotsky Castle. one of the road chaps. Let's see what he's got to offer us.
Come on, don't be shy. I won't bite.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They call me Barley.
You just wander the world.
Exactly. Never a dull day so far.
He's got a very proud voice, hasn't he?
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring. And boring's not for me. So I wander the roads collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting, I'll happily work a riddle on them.
Very nice. And what rules to live by? Yeah, normal is boring, and who wants to be boring? Well, that's right.
A riddle? Very well. Let's hear it.
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any idea?
Oh, I know this one. It's my name, isn't it? It's my name.
My name.
That's right! You have a learned head on those shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than a sword.
They really wouldn't, I assure you.
More's the pity. But down to business. I have a proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle. Except, you've caught me flat broke. I can give you some of what little I have. Or teach you some of what I know. What'll it be?
I'm a learned gentleman.
I'm always up for learning something new. What can you teach me?
I spend my days on the roads and my nights in the taverns. What interests you more?
Taverns.
Tell me about the taverns.
There's this dingy place in Kuttenborough where you'll find a skeleton at one of the tables. Drank and drank and drank he did, until he drank himself to death.
And how exactly is this going to be of any use to me?
Next time you go drinking, be sure to remember him. No matter how well your evening is going, sometimes it's better to quit while you're ahead.
Well, I might just put that to the test. Thanks.
Safe travels.
Thank you very much. What have you found there, Mutt? I'll tell you what I've found. See these arrows? Long range. I'm having them. They're coming home with me. You just watch. Yoink. Off it goes. And what do we have here? Archery tests. Archery competitions. I'm up for that. Let's get that bow equipped. Don't use the tournament arrows either. Matty, you get the arrows provided for you in these contests, so that's good. Chap here, let's have a... No, this chap. Bohumir.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
This place used to be a quarry.
No, it was the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Of course it was a bloody quarry. This is where the stone for the entire castle was mined. Once the castle was completed, the mining stopped. But that was a long time ago. There's nothing left of those days. Just that old loony who keeps getting in our way.
When did they start building Trotsky?
Oh, I was but a babe when they started building the castle. The land still belonged to Sir Vincent of Wartenberg.
What loony were you talking about?
Well, I heard he was a stonemason at the quarry. The rumour around the village is he and his friends saved their pay for God knows what, but something went wrong. The one who knew where the coin was hidden fell off the top of the quarry and was dead on the spot. Since then, the other fella's been sleeping in a nearby dilapidated shack and coming here every day to look for the silver. He's gone completely insane. Batty old fool. You can't even reason with him.
There was a guy along the road to Samin that was telling the same story.
Would you repair a few things for me?
Here it is, the cumin bow. Fire
Thank
6
you
arrows and
kindly.
it's
Come
knackered.
I'd like to compete at archery.
And here we are in the
Attention!
Trotsky quarry, for some world-class archery action
And
where the young lad Henry from Skalitz is against hired hand
points
and
again.
Dicer Philip. Absolutely glorious day for it. What a turnout. Everybody's got their strawberries and cream and are watching the
Measly
action
2 points
in the
again.
best seats in the house, and you're right here watching it with
Another
us.
decent shot.
Some twos to open there, Henry. Come on, straighten your
Targets
head
are
out,
further away
lad.
today,
That's
aren't
the
they?
ball. Good news.
Damn it! I'm only
It's
picking
a
up a
one.
point
That's
at a
not
time.
what we're after.
2 more points in the bag.
Oh, the two. It's good. It's not right, Henry.
You might as well just give up.
Just
Bullseye.
the two again. Still very much in the lead,
Almost a
but
bullseye.
only just.
Pretty so-so.
Oh, you can take them
Not
winnings
too
to the
shabby,
bank.
friend. You've earned your reward.
Thank you.
Attention!
And round
Good
two,
shot.
let's go again, Henry. See if we can better our
Now!
results last time. Against two guards,
Shot!
two competitors very much at the top of their game. Oh, and somebody walking into the area there. Surely the officials are going to come down very hard on behaviour like that.
I nailed it!
It's a pretty low scoring round so far. The guards are absolutely wiping the floor with our lad Henry.
Well today.
Well, they might with all the training they've had. And Henry really is. I don't know if his helmet is on a little bit too tight, but his head is not in the game. That was a bull. Keep that up there. Another bull.
I'm doing pretty well today.
One last shot. And two. Unfortunately, not this time.
Victory's mine! At last, a win for once.
Yes, he'll be happy with that.
Careful!
He came out of nowhere.
Archers,
Let's
get
set up for
set.
round three.
And go!
A returning guard and a hired hand.
Further away
Henry
today,
on the
aren't they?
middle slot there. Oh no, on the right, left-hand side, I beg your pardon. That first shot onto
points
someone else's
again.
target. Not really
Measly
playing
2
your
points
best there, Henry.
again.
The guard once again taking a
Shit,
strong
I
and
need to
striking
step up
lead.
my
Oh,
game.
but it's equalised. 5 arrows to go.
Suck it up.
Let's see if we can get some
Almost here.
balls in here.
I reckon I'll take that.
I'm doing pretty well today.
Some more people wandering around.
Need to step up
They're
my
gonna
game.
come to a lot of trouble when they've got an
come
arrow
on,
in the
just
head.
One bullseye, that's all I'm
One last
asking.
arrow.
I hit it!
Oh, and I think that cinched it.
Nice work, friend. Here's your prize. Every last groschen.
Thank you.
Now, bit of perk point tweaking here. Marksmanship, there we go. Doesn't happen in the full professional game, of course. Professional athletes rarely have the chance to stop mid-game and apply, I don't know, some helpful lotion to their legs. Gunshots. The Hal shot first, though. I think that's one I've chosen before, but with the problem with loading a previous save game back a couple of episodes ago, it could well have reset that. I'll take the Hal shot first again. In unarmed, we're really looking for advantages here. Attacks made during a clinch, 10% more damage. When fighting unarmed, you'll gain 15% more experience. That's the one we're going for. And again, with some extra buffs to make the life a little bit easier. Making a dodge, that requires making a dodge. Thus far, I've not been great at either. Steady stance and use it to your advantage. If you don't sprint or dodge for 10 seconds, minus 20 to armour. Oh, plus 20, I beg your pardon. It's a tricky decision on this one. I think lighter. Oh no. Went for unbreakable. There we are, just a quick nip over there. Let's learn that. And I believe that is everything. Little glimpse at the reputation there. I'm not doing too well with undiscovered. This is where I see distance ridden 33.86 kilometres. I think it's 35 kilometres to get the good old Pebbles buff. So that's what I'm aiming for here. Can we get another round of sweet, sweet archery action? No, it would appear not. Any arrows we can nick? No, they've cleared them away as well. Never mind, we gave it a go. Right, well, let's head back to our horse. A little bit of sage there, I will have a bit of that. Always willing to pick a bit of sage. It's not really the best herb to be picking. The chamomile decoctions, they're alright if you're going to sleep, but won't help you out when you need a little bit of a boost to your health while on the go. Some wormwood there, I've heard is good for poisons. Need to get on that poisons. Some marigold there, that's what you want to be getting. Again, as always, looking out for belladonna, but I'm unlikely to find it at the crest of this hill here. Not much yield coming from the perk that gives us occasional treasures when picking herbs. Right, now. Horsey, horsey! There's Pebbo. And we can ride off towards the Marika situation. Marika? 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 We'll go Marika. I'll say it wrong next time. Riding into territories unknown. And it was a short bit of a ride before I decide once again to get off on foot and see thick of the forest, and I think belladonna. Belladonna thinks, no, not for you, not this time, love. But what's this? A hut? We'll pop on our stealth gear and we'll check it out. Some nettle there. Nettle and marigold, you've got the makings of a good health potion. Straw hat there. Drap a wee bunnet on your head. It would appear this is just somebody's herb garden which is unwatched. I'm going to get rid of the map icons that are just covering the way. Focus purely on this finding Marika. She's up in some caves apparently. Never pass up a good bit of herb, especially when it's them nettles. Although again, they grow absolutely everywhere. Oh, a new perk, resistance. I have a little look within my skills to find out wherever that is, but couldn't find it. Persuasion, coercion, impression, domination, presence and intimidation. All useful ingredients in this harsh world we find ourselves in. Some more enthusiast ones. Again, ones that I've picked before, but I think became unpicked again when I reloaded a previous save. I believe I took the enthusiast last time. Here we go. And we mount up again and ride forth. with a wind in our hair and a song in our hearts. I was going to say spring in our step, but you don't need to spring in your step on a horse. The horse needs a spring in her step, so maybe that will help. Trample the marigold there. Crump, crump, crump. That's that destroyed. Thank you, good night. Oh, it's just a gentle trot round here. I'm not sure of the terrain, so the worry is that I'm going to go flying off a cliff and break my neck. There's a hut over here, worth investigating. Not the dilapidated hut where that loony lives. Right, and in that area is where we'll find our goal. So let's head towards the road off to the east there. Apollonia. And if you like, there's a few codex pages here. You can pause and read these if you like. Learn a bit of local history. Daughter of a wealthy landowner fell in love with a poor boy. How many times must we see that story? Oh, we're having a good read of that, aren't we? Ponds of the Trotsky region. Again, pause if you like and read if you wish. Semine, small village lying to the west of Troskowicz. Oh, Skalitz, that's the hometown. Big up the hometown. F's in chat. You don't put F's in chat for bigging up, do you? F's in chat for bad things. Suchdal. It's a very impressive castle. Built upon 2 inactive volcanoes, apparently. Alright. So, we'll make good with our legs across open ground. Making sure we're wearing the right clothes in case bother happens. And I think around here, I think to myself, let's have a saviour schnapps. Spoiler alert, it's a completely wasted saviour schnapps, but on we move. Make sure you go in silently. You don't want to alert attention too early. This looks like the sort of place we need to be. A crevice between 2 rocks is what Bojena says. A bit further down here. There we go, more crevices between rocks. Oh, there's blood on the floor.
Oh no. Someone must have walked this way badly injured.
Oh dear. Well, there's a clue. Come on, Scooby Gang. And why you're going this way, I have absolutely no idea. Why not follow where the bloody rag is? That's going to be more helpful, isn't it? That's going nowhere. There we go. Get a bit of a jog there. Making sure we're properly armed. There could be any amount of danger through here. No, it just leads back up. Voices. I think we've found our quarry. Doesn't look to be too dangerous. Just a little homestead set up. Pop the sword on just in case. Here we go.
You must be Marika.
I? Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They wouldn't not even bother talking.
Your brothers? Why would they not bother talking?
They take after Dad. At least Geza. He's hot-blooded.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor, so my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and tortured. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger. Then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
That's not what the Voivod told me.
I think he's ashamed how far it has gone. His honor will not let him do anything. He's a hothead sometimes.
Why don't you go back and explain it to them?
Once threat flows, it is hard to stop the cycle. The people from Semin want to rid of the camp. The Voivod would like to punish all those he thinks have disgraced his chai. And he never asked me how it is really. As if men should work it out between themselves, and a girl like me should shut up and wait to see what happens. No, I will not go back alone.
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bohush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
I think I can help him myself.
You?
Don't worry. I've treated injuries like this before. I've been through a lot.
Well... alright then.
He mostly needs clean bandages. And some ointment for the wounds, made from comfrey and marigold. Or a decoction from marigold. That should bring down the fever and help with the healing. You can take this potion. It'll help him.
Oi, Devla. Thank you. I will give it to him right now. But there is one more thing I would like to ask you. I need amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno, magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back. With Bohush.
Do you think he'll go for it? If you let your brothers do this to Bohush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now. How is life here?
I cannot complain, except about Bohush's health. We have food to eat, no rain here, and no one can find us. I just miss my family sometimes. But then I remember that I'm here because of them.
How's Bohush doing?
It keeps changing. He is delirious for a while, then he is unconscious. I can only pray to the Blessed Virgin that he will recover.
Can you tell me about the nomads?
About how they made a pact with the devil? About how they steal and have no taste for work?
No, I didn't mean...
I know, you fool! If you thought that the same as the people from the village, you would not be here. We are different from them. We are slobodno.
You call this freedom?
Going anywhere you want, not being tied to just one place, dancing and singing as your heart desires without having to worry that the priest will condemn you. I can talk to God when I want to. I do not need the Pope's blessing for that. We have no kings, judges, or executioners. You only need to... you should honor your family.
What about your family?
I love them and I hate them at the same time. This is all their fault. They talk of freedom, but if you want to go where you want, there will be trouble.
Well, okay. Well, just make sure that campfire is properly ventilated or you'll get, asphyxiation. So, we're heading back to the Nomads camp. Okay, we can manage that. I like doing the stealth in this game. I've always liked the stealth games. I've had a long history with them, most notably Invisible Ink. That was absolutely great. Turn-based stealth. If you haven't played that, you really should. Stealth Bastard, 2D platform stealth game. And then there's Shadow of the Tomb Raider. There's some good stealth options in that. Thief, the original Thief I've played. I haven't played any further ones after that. And of course, there's the Marvellous Mistake, which is a little bit more of an arcadey version of it. And then the original, the OG Deus Ex. Oh, I ought to play that one again sometime. That first level in the Statue of Liberty. Oh, the second time I played through that game, that took 2 hours. That whole level, 2 hours. Creeping about, killing them off one by one. Oh, it was glorious. I mean, say what you like about me. I'm not too good at the fast reactions, fighting and what have you, but I can have patience and I can bide my time waiting for hours in a corner for the opportune moment to strike and kill without being seen. That, for me, is the best way of going about it. With the hour growing late, this brief and fruitless search for Belladonna turns up no results once again. Let's get back to the road and let's get back on Pebo. Torches out. Pebo! So we need to be carving through westward, don't we? But first, we need to carry along this road to the south and get past these rocks. Maybe with those magic horseshoes we're supposed to be finding, we can climb up that, but I doubt it. I'm sure there'll be a very rational explanation for these magic horseshoes. I am afraid to say there's going to be a bit of bracken jumping here, Pebo, so be careful that you don't cut your large muscular flank. Oh, bother. See?
Go!
And I didn't get bucked off my horse either. There we go, we've lost them. It was a foolish game they were playing. They would never catch me. Follow the road north, follow it round. Easy peasy. It's just from one end of the map to the other. A little quick check again. I find it's better to check the map often rather than just jaunt off in a completely opposite direction that I then have to correct later. Well, here we go. Rather than taking that road round, I'm just going to cut across the forest here. Oh, hello there, stag. Oh, into trees, isn't it awful? Oop, little stone jump there. Oh,
Quick!
I was just before a tree trunk before I went to that map, and I came out. No cuts, no tree trunk. Here we are. That's covered most of the journey, hasn't it? Oh yes, it's as good as finished. And it will get us to the nomad camp in time for the sneaking about hours. I find pickpocketing is easier when people are asleep. They're not as alert, are they, when they're asleep? I know that's stating the obvious.
Quick!
Now, as we come through this bit of forest here, we need to be careful, for bandits are rife in this region, young lad. Don't run over the night watch guy, that'll piss him off. At this fork in the road, we need to turn off. Oh, that's sunset in the distance. Absolutely glorious. That sky pocked with stars. Right, we've gone the wrong way again. Takov's no good for us, love. Nomad camp, that's where we need to be going. It's that T-junction we should have turned off on. Fuck. We'll just carve through again.
Whoa!
No! Yeah. It was only a matter of time. Sorry, Pebbo. I pushed you too far again. You are the loveliest horse, and don't listen to the people that say you're not. Have a carrot. I don't think I've got any food for the dog. Sorry, doggy, unless you start liking dried beef, you're going to go a little bit hungry. Alright then. Are we friends again? Well, let's crack on. West.
Go!
Here we are. Honestly, any solid bit of wood and I will find a reason to crash my horse into it. Now there's a crossroads. And that's where you need to take your right turn. Not there. Not there. Not here either, that's not a crossroads. There we go. Good old Pebbles. Oh, what happy times. Let's have a look at the stats now. And no one can be in any doubt that we've completed our set goals for this episode, and doing a few stretch goals as well. If we can get them horseshoes and we can get this thing with Marika sorted out, we're all in the good news times, aren't we? Let's have a few perks here. Again, I'm not too sure where to go with horse perks at the moment because I've not tried fighting on horseback. Taking the war horse perk so soon I'm going to have to. I don't have to, but I will. And onwards with my super souped up new horse to the nomad's camp. Let's see people badmouth Pebbo now. Just you try it. You'll be sent away with a flea in your ear. A flea in your ear. That's not a crossroads. Or it might be the right way. Yeah, no, I always do that one. On the crossroads, not the T-junction.
Go!
Whoa!
down the lower path there. Otherwise you'll skim right past the camp and have to turn back and do it again. To be honest, the vast majority of that good old Pebo perk there has come from me going in the wrong direction. Like a fool.
Go!
Come on, we've done this 1,000 times, you should know this by now. See, is that like that horse transformation, isn't it? I'll drop a clip in case, you know, anybody's under the age of 50 doesn't quite remember. I used to love She-Ra as a kid. Had a pop at the new Netflix version. They never watched She-Ra as a kid. They go, oh, my childhood stolen. I tell you what, you would have beaten up the kids at school that watch She-Ra, because that's what happens, dickheads. Anyway, let's not bog ourselves down with those Egypts. Here we are. The telltale rocks that lead to the nomad camp. Again, careful with how you go waving your bow around here, because it is nicked from this very area. So I've decided here to drop my horse off a little further down the road. Magic horseshoes. We need to find the horse guy. And I'm sure he'll have them about his person. Or very close by, if not. The trouble is, I've no night owl potions. Night owl? Night hawk. One of the two. The see in the dark potion. And carrying a torch, it's just not advised for stealth behaviours. It's very difficult to be stealthy when you're carrying fire with you. Take it from a pro. It's the truth. No. And yet, here we go. If I do quick flash, I'm thinking just quick flashes, just so I can get my bearings. Now you see, horses are here. Wouldn't the horse guy... Oh, look at that. Pebo absolutely trouncing the competition there. Extra carry weight as well, that's worth bearing in mind. Come on now, think. Another check of the map. Why? No, just have a look at it. Now there's the night watchman that wanders around here as well. You need to keep out of his view, or the game will be up. Oof, I don't know where they'll all sleep when it's raining. They're a very exposed tent situations, aren't they? Not bad for hot weather, I suppose. Now, hear it there? That's the guy, the horse handler. Any chests about the area? Oh. There we go, we managed to not be seen. Where are you going? You've just seen the horse handler. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, pointing out where I should be looking. Oh, them keys. Ooh, I'm just out in the nick of time. Another quick check on the map. Why? Well, I don't know. You don't need to go anywhere further than the 5 metre radius you're in. Chest. Oh, some beads. They'll sell well. Oh, military sword. But that's not the chest we're looking for. I really should be cutting out all these map checks. That night watchman will be coming back the other way soon. You've spent that much time dithering about. Oh, yeah. A little bit of torchlight. Now we have looked at that one.
Gadarstal. What's up, Pooch?
Okay, Pooch. Distract the guard doggy. Creeping. Look, he's not really looking around him. Honest to goodness, what are you doing with the map? That's just the general area. Don't go thinking that's exactly where it is. You should know this by now. This is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed watching it. Let's have a look at this. What does it say? Goodness me. How I haven't been absolutely caught out by all manner of things, I've no idea. Horseshoe? What kind of horseshoe? I didn't get the quest complete notice, so it can't have been the right kind. Get more keys. Again. Have a look in your inventory. Oh, we're going to look at the horseshoes. Just regular knight's horseshoes. Not the horseshoes we're looking for. There should be a chest nearby. Go on, look for it with a torch. What about in that tent off to the left there? Goodness me. The blind leading the blind here, isn't it? I was going to say the bland leading the bland, which is another way of saying it, but not in this case. We're very interesting. Well, I'm getting good pickpocketing skill from it at least. A lot of keys being held on one person, isn't there? Now, this tent, go into that tent there, see that chest, have a look at it. There, look, farmer's horseshoes. Some more carrots for Pebbo. Ooh, a goodly amount of groschen too. Still no horseshoes. So, back to where the horse handler is. And look here. This basket. There you are. All them keys stolen and they're just in a basket.
They seem magical, but those spikes look useful. I could take them straight to Yannick, or forge a completely new set for him.
Spikes, you see. Not magical. I don't imagine this golem that Chrysal's wanted to manage will turn out too well either. But now we need to make good our escape and hope that nobody saw what went wrong. I wish I could be around in the morning for people going, hey, I put some horseshoes in here. Well, I ain't touched them. Well, nobody else has been around here. And a little bit of dissent forms in the camp. Meanwhile, I'm off north having a nice drink, laughing and swearing. Quaff, 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 quaff. Right, it's a short little journey now to the Semine horse place. It may require some waiting. Again, this little abandoned camp here. 2 AM. Oh, it's Peb time. Here comes mighty Peb. Keep following the roads. You take no turn-offs.
God!
Here we are. Let's get ourselves sorted. I think you've missed it. It's not this horse place, it's a little bit further down. You've just passed it, love. Quick check of the map, just to confirm. Yeah, you've just passed it, you see? Unbelievable. It's a miracle we've got this far. Really as bad as that George and Michael. Whoa. Let's everybody calm down there.
Go!
Oh, I know what's happening. It's down to the lower Semine mill to get some sleep. Because otherwise... Oh, get past them. Oh my goodness. No, you won't. I hope you don't. Please don't kill me. I hope you're sticking to the road, Pebbo. Oh, I've passed them long ago. Ooh, steady on. Broken ankles do not work well on a horse. Poor thing, can you imagine?
Whoa! Yes?
In it. There we are. Let's get some rest. For tomorrow, we die. And here I'm thinking, oh, I'll tell you what, before we go to bed, let's have a good shuffle through our inventory. Check out our ill-gotten gains. And again, look, we're very close to being over encumbered there. 1,029 groschen, though. Certainly be able to buy some things with that. Need to get a full bit of clothes shopping in. I think I'm going to get rid of that cut purse set and the warhorse set. Not even sell it. I might drop it in the Zhelyov Lake. How's that for you? Ooh. Someone's still looking for us. They can keep looking. Oh, someone's in my bed. And now what? See that warhorse shield? Again, it's just an unruly advantage, isn't it? Well, if you want to play the whole game in like, oh, I'll just go around crushing everybody, dominating everything, fair enough. Well, like I say, that thrill of the upgrade, that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Now I mill around, no pun intended, looking for a bed. This is all taken. Not going to do any robbing. To here, sit and a read. Now we're going to make sure we've got a good reading spot. We have a good reading spot. Lovely. Okay then, well, let's study our documents. Life in the Saddle 2. There we go, a good 7 hours reading. And I'm still quite, far from needing bed because I've shifted my active hours to, the late afternoon to the very early morning. Actually, I learnt on QI the other day that back in these days, they didn't sleep 8 hours in one go. They tend to have little 2 rounds of sleep. A very new concept is this sleeping for 8 hours overnight, apparently, according to Sandy Toksvik on QI, and they've done their research. $20 items pickpocketed. Look at that. The value stolen, 3,285 groschen. Or maybe 3,205. It's quite a small image. It's only a quarter the size. That's some good theft, is that? And it does sound like it's an absolute pig of a day outside. No longer in the good reading spot. What did you expect to find? Oh, I tell you what. Just have a bit of quick, easy nourishment. Don't mind me. Just having a few gladful spoonfuls of your stew here. Could use a bit more salt. Try some MSG. Fwee-yo! Yep, an absolute pig of a day.
Great.
Well,
find out more.
I hope I've proven I'm not all hot air. Will you tell me more about yourself now?
Can't you just leave things the way they are?
I have to get to know the people I work for, at least a little.
Let me give you some good advice. People will always tell you what they want you to hear. And that's not always the truth. Try to get to know someone through their actions. Those mean more than 1,000 empty words.
Empty words!
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Crazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself into. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me.
You're going hardcore.
What I need is the basics.
I have no time for the basics.
No basics here.
I'll be happy to give you some groschen for your troubles.
All right, but don't forget, this will take some time. Throw in a few coins and I'll teach you whatever you want.
You talk about alchemy like a book. I reckon you could teach me something about brewing potions.
We've been through a lot together, so I'm sure you know that alchemy is a noble and serious science. Let's start with the importance of the ratio of ingredients and the proportion of substances, because every potion is different. Let's get to work.
Let's pop a good hour in it. Right then, now, back through the forest, and let's hand in these spiked horseshoes. Oh, easy, easy, easy round this corner. We've had bother before, and you know my steering isn't too great. No one throwing shade at Pebo now. Oh yes, you will eat your words. You will eat your words, you ungrateful rabble. Ingrate, the lot of you.
Whoa!
Yeah. Oh, is that guy saying, hey, Hans again? Keeps thinking I'm Hans. I'm not Hans. Hans is about somewhere. Not doing much, I imagine. He's a bit harmless. Silver spoon up his arse, that one. Not like us grafters.
God
Here we are.
bless. Good day.
This is the chap here.
I brought you something.
You have the magic horseshoes? Show me! Is it really them? I've never seen horseshoes like these. And those strange spikes they have.
Shoe your horse with them, and you can't lose.
Damn. Thank you. And here you are, for your good work. And do you know what? Come back in a few days. Well, the race will be over by then. And if I win, I'll split the winnings with you.
I'll make a note of that.
Agreed.
Come back in a few days. Gotcha. Now I'll take some shelter from the rain, and I will say here, give it a like, give it a subscribe, give it a comment. Just give it a moment. A real mood-setting crack of thunder as I say, look after yourself and be safe. Because goodness knows it's a dangerous world out there. And we've got to stick together. Because I'll tell you something, they'll not do anything for us. You know who they are. They're them. The wizards in charge. I say wizards, dickheads. Sorry, I'm just waffling now. Yeah, so yeah, quick recap. Like, subscribe, say hi to Mutt, and yeah, have a good one. So once again, Joyce, blessings. Save it till next time, we'll have nothing to talk about. And I'll catch you later. Alright, my lovely. Alright, my babber. Okay then.
Raining.